Evening, Dr. B. This is Jesse Eldridge with my experiment. Uh, Partial or some of the dissection of the cow's eye. You can see my table all around, my paper, so it has the questions on it. We're going to start with the CN2 optic nerve. It's supposed to come out the backside, and I don't know if it was supposed to be hanging off or if that's all of it mushed in. And with the scleria, that is the intrinsic eye muscle as well. There's different eye muscles that come off the eyeball that are on the top. It'd be the superior. There's an inferior, and there's a couple other ones that come off the side here that will hold the eyeball in place. There's a medial and a superficial as well. Then this cloudy appearance is the cornea. The scleria is this white outside covering. I'm going to do a little bit of cutting right now into the cornea. That'll be going into the anterior chamber, which has aqueous humor fluid that should come out of it. Let's see. Ooh, that was very hard. If you can see the fluid coming out right there, that's the aqueous humor. I hope I didn't cut too deep, so I could get in there a little bit. Let's see if I could cut into this scleria a little bit. Because behind the cornea is the pupil and the iris, and then the lens. The retina is all around. It kind of goes from front to the back, and then connects with the brain stem, or the brain stem. It's part of the brain area. Let's see if I could get through this. There we go. Actually doesn't smell at all. Let's see if I can use these scissors maybe to help me out. Okay. Hoping I can get this open a little bit quicker. Okay. As you can see, oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Hoping to get this all the way open without ruining any of it. Like, it's almost like I've smelt this before. It's kind of weird. There we go. All right. Now this should be behind here. Was the pupil and the iris, and then the lens is right there. That's the lens right there. If you could see it, I believe that is the lens. This is your pupil, and then your retina is back further in the back. That is kind of don't know if I can get it good enough. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. Now this right here, just pulling it apart now. This is the scleria, the white part, and then below that is the choroid layer, which I wish I can't really think of. I'm trying to see, but this is the choroid area right there, or is that still the eye? That's still the eye, but it's right below the scleria area, and then the retina runs right below that. I wish I could see. There we go. I can't really see. Ooh, now it's getting to me. Let's see. Okay. The scleria is this side, and then right here would be the choroid, and then the retina is right along this edge right here. The question says, what happens when to the diameter of the right pupil when you briefly shine a flashlight into the right eye? The eyeball will constrict. Through which structures, openings, and chambers of the eye does the light from the flashlight pass in order to reach the retina? It'll go through the pupil and then through the lens, and then focuses light on the retina. Which structure serves as a sensor, the effector, of the pupillary light reflex? The sensor is your retina, the effector is the iris, and then your cranial nerves used for pupillary light reflexes number 2 and 3. And then nothing happens when the diameter of the left pupil, when you shine light through the left pupil, nothing happens. It says the diameter of the left pupil when you briefly shine the flashlight to the right eye, nothing happens to the left pupil. Again, thank you for this year, or this semester, Dr. B. You've been a lot of help. I hope I feel I've pointed out where everything was in the eye. Again, it would be the cornea, and then the pupil, and then the iris is the colored part of the eye, the pupil is the dark part, and then right beyond that is your lens, and then your retina is beyond that, and your choroid area is the layer below your scleria area. Thank you.